kidding. Oh. Leave party, I guess. It hasn't even come up. I'm streaming. Alright, let's see if we are live. Okay, we are live on Twitch. As someone has started the session. For God's sakes. Alright. Formation should be on. Yes. Okay. Hello everyone. We have had major technical difficulties throughout this qualifying session and have not been able to get the Twitch up and running. We have now up and running, but my co-commentator, Pinju, cannot include the audio, which is a shame. So allow me to just set up my setup here. As Elon, as we run, we will run through the grid, as we did not get to see qualifying. So Elon qualified on pole, followed by Fanatical on the second row with him. On the first row, sorry. On the second row, we have Mukping in the Red Bull, and It's Your Boy in what looks to be an Aston Martin. On the third row of the grid, we have McNeil's and Mad Dog, 7th and 8th. We have Straight Race and Greenie, 8 No Kid in the Williams and 9th, Salty and Purex in 10 and 11, with the 2 Alpines on the 6th row of the grid, sorry. And rounding out where we have Crackpool and Goats for Life, who are both Tier 2 drivers who will be retiring by the end of this race. Any people watching in chat, please let me know if the audio can be heard in both game and chat. Can be, okay. Let's get this set up for the first Rapid Racing League's Mayhem in Monaco. Under the lights here, we have had reports that it will be a wet end to the race, which will make it interesting. Yeah, it's full of bugs. Anyway, lining up here on the grid. If the game will give me a good camera angle, that would be fantastic. The last car comes to the grid, the AlphaTauri on those wheels. We go to 5, red lights around Monaco. Give me a camera game. There we go, and we're on the way. The Alfa Romeo Cynthia gets up in the car, we've got one better. And Radical is into the first corner of the lead. We go down the order. There's 3 wide. McNeil's, I have reports. And Aston Martin's in the wall. This does not look to be a clean start for this race. Monaco though has gained a 1.2 second lead over Elon on those softs versus Elon's softs as well. As we go down the order here. As it went right, Aston Martin's gets away with it. We have a... Oh, and the Alpine's completely missed that chicane. Not a big deal though. And BJ Go doesn't look like he has damage, no, it doesn't look like it. Anyway, moving back to the front. Oh, and someone's in the wall. That's gas. Right, back to the top. Radical with a 117.8 from the first second. Purex has a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. And you see someone damage there. Radical speeding up the straight. Don't know what it's called. I'm not one for corner names. Yeah, he's put a 2-second lead on Elong already. Elong is under pressure from the Red Bull, who has a 3-second gap from stroke racing the Ferrari. Who then has an 8/10 gap back to the next car on the Aston Martin. It's your boy here. The field is then pretty close together as we have a Red Bull around the outside of the Mercedes down at turn 4. I think that is into their hairpin. Got to go single file through there. No two ways are going. The mic is really soft separating games. I'll sort that out in just a second. Okay, and it's your boy he's lost his front right end plate as it's your boy. He's put in the wall in the tunnel. As Elon has clawed back a bit of time here, down to 1.6 seconds. Alright, let me just, allow me to sort this mark out. I'll change party and we'll be back in a second. We'll leave you with Fernando leading the race. If this is any better. No, I know, I'm just seeing if my mic sounds better before I start the new party. Okay, I'll leave the party, I'll start a new one. Okay, on Twitch you'll still be able to hear me. I just need to start a new party because we have this glitch. Apologies for this technical issue which I have been plagued with the whole night. Invite the party. Fanatical now has a 2-second lead as we have a 10-second gap from 3rd to 4th. It's your boy here, obviously taking that track position, but not boxing as he is holding up 4 cars here. Will he come into the pits? No. This is going to get spicy down into turn 1. The DRS open for the Hassel Greeny. EOS on, will he go for the move? Round the outside, dangerous. Not a room here. As goes, it's your boys right up the inside. He's in the wall. What a... He's in the wall. Sure, he's got a pit now. He's got no front wheel. He's going to start right down there. And he just tried to over-defend there. It was pretty dangerous. But moving on, we now have the Haas and Aston Martin, and AlphaTauri side by side. Oh, and the AlphaTauri very smartly pulled out of that. As we cannot get Pinjo's audio included. Apologies that you're stuck with me for the whole race, it seems like. Anyway, moving to the front of the field, we have F1 Fanatical with a 2.3 second gap over Elon. Elon seems to be losing a bit of time compared to Fanatical. Took the pole position, but seems as he has a massive moment. I forgot what that corner's called. Oh well. Anyway, moving on. It's your boy, completely missing the chicane. We'll pick up a penalty for that. I had that yesterday. But I'll let them know where to go and they'll not to move on. It'll be very good as he's slowed like this. Could be dangerous here. With a Ferrari coming right up in his back. What's going to happen here? Will he get out of the way for the Ferrari? Doesn't look like it. He has to pit this lap. He's got no front wing. And he comes into the pits. I would put on those hards and go for the end. They're not the good race tires, but they will get to the end. Wheelie right on the back and go to the right, up the straight here. Into turn 2. Lot of understeer and Dobia from the car behind. Look at that, as Hayes Purex has retired from the session. Where has he retired? He has retired. I'm trying to see where he has retired. He will say it on Kirko's. Oh, and Kirko's near the wall. Purex has retired in pit lane. Obviously had enough for the night. Monaco's already been too much mayhem for him. Yellow flags everywhere, it seems. The biggest gainer from these opening 5 laps is Goats for Life, up 11 places. He seems to have that on rails. As Stroke Race has retired, where has he retired? At the chicane. As we will be following, it's your boy here. Let's come out, let's crack the win, gets a 3-second time penalty. We'll see where Stroke Race has retired. Into the tunnel here. On those hards, he followed my advice. We will see where he's retired, and he is retired on the outside of the tunnel. He's obviously hit the brake and it's just gone into the wall, Sergio Perez style. Interesting. Moving on, we have had Elon, who is into the pits for a set of hards. I wonder if he picked up damage. Be a master stroke, or it could not be one. Anyway, Fanatical has a 5-second lead over Mukping, the closest car behind him. Seems to be gaining on those softs though. They can go quite a distance around Monaco. You can probably get 25 laps out of them before they absolutely go bust. And look, to go on the hards, it's bold. You have no grip at the start from experience yesterday. But once they come in, they're consistent, but it doesn't take long for the rear end to go. The rear end just overheats a little bit and you really have to be careful. So, as we move in here, let's see what tyres are going to. Medical and Mukping both on their soft from qualifying. Goes for Life on those mediums. Now up in the... He's the one to watch here, I think. Even though he's a Div 2 driver, and he will be retiring. He has the pace. As we have yellow flags in Sector 3 with a Ferrari RNG Salty. Doesn't seem to have damage, but he's continuing. I wonder if Kirko's been in the wall taking it slow. Yes, he's been in the wall. He's got no front wing as Kirko. It's a shame. Running a good race. Been in the points a few times in the last few races. Pinjo, I'm just wondering if you can just share the stream link around. Kirko has no front wing whatsoever. It's going to be treacherous to get out back. Goats for Life into Sector 3 here. Through the swimming pool chicane. Elon. As McNeils has left the session. But he's not racing. I guess he is, but he DNF'd 3 laps in. So, the biggest winner here of... Where is it? Salty has picked up the 13 time penalty for multiple warnings. The biggest winner here is... Why can't I see it? Ah, there we go. Biggest winner. Ooh! Is that an RNG Salty is retired? Who's a faster founder? Let's put it in the wall. We followed after him. Who's coming to Red Bull? Ping, you see? Right on board. And it's been cleared up. Surprisingly, safety car right in the middle of the track on the racing light. This game, man. Always continues so amazing. Anyway, Crack Blue in up 9 spots with Goats for Life up 12. In position number 3. All the time putting time on Mukping. He's going to have to go quicker if he wants to stay in front. Even those softs. The mediums will be coming in very shortly and will be the better race car. As he there in fact he sets the quickest last sector of the race. We have Kirko being lapped. Just coming out of the pits. As ain't no kid here on those mediums in 9th place, a lap down unfortunately. He has obviously had to visit the pits because ERS on through the middle sector. That'd be hard to keep on the track with all that extra power. Anyway, Elon not really making an indent into the top 3, consistently holding about 29 seconds from the leader. It's about I'd say a 20-second, between 18 to 20-second pit lane transit hit. So at this pace, he will not be getting fanatical, but you never know. It's Monaco, anything can happen. We have yellows in sector 2, and it looks like an Alpine. as Coco has hit that inside wall, spun it, but kept it going. Has he lost a wing? We'll have a look. No, he's got all its wing available. There. On the 10th lap here, we have lost 4 drivers, and that is McNeil's Purex, Straight Legs, and RMG Salty. Looks like an easy track to keep the car straight. In fact, there isn't really a place where you go straight. Always turning. Go back. We don't really have any battles here. The closest battle would be between Mukping and Goats for Life. Goats for Life has put another 2 seconds on Mukping within those last 2 laps since we checked in. He has some pace tonight, but we'll have to retire as RNG Salty's left the session. He's done for the night. Had enough of the mayhem in Monaco. Fanatical has some pace at the moment. Oh, as we have a Goats for Life is now right on the back of the Red Bull Mukping. As he's got no helmet. It's just a balaclava. This is going to be dangerous. Will he go for the move into turn 1? Does not look like it. He settles in. Puts those pressure on. See if we can force him to stay out of Mukping. I think that's how you say your name. Hello to all the people in chat. Hope you're enjoying this race. Let's stay on board with this battle here. Run the broadcast game. Claudia's about to send down the inside there. That does not work. Pajala. The main man Pajala tries to absolutely send one down the inside at turn 5, which I think it is, on Monday night. Doesn't pull it off. And ends up putting another driver in the wall. But he couldn't go away fast as well. Anyway, through the chicane. Fanatical's in the wall. I've just had reports that Fanatical has just tapped the wall in the exit of the chicane. Does he have damage? If he has damage... Oh, he's in the wall again. He's just scraped the wall, but it looks like his car has survived. As Pinju has just said in my ears. Those softs... 29. So it's hopefully on the 29-second mark for Elon's gap, who has already pitted. But Fanatical... Yeah, to the end. Fanatical's tyres would be starting to struggle. Look. Yeah, me and Pinji both saying we'd be surprised if he goes another lap. You need all the grip around Monaco you can get. And if your tyres are gone, especially your back end, then one small mistake you're in the wall. As I had experience with that as last night, so does Penguin. But you know what, we move on. Go back to this battle here. Goats for Life and Mukping. As Goats for Life sends one up the inside, will he get it stopped? Or he just gets it stopped, and that's a good pass by Mukping. Goats for Life. That could be Oriana's overtake of the week. Came from Narnia, sent it up the inside, got it stopped. It's a good pass. No two ways of putting it. He will now chase after Fanatical. As Mukping... Has he just hit the wall? Fanatical's gone again. He must feel pretty confident in those softs. Mukping stays out as well. As Elon coming through the 3rd sector here. I think if he wants to get a chance, he's going to have to put the foot down a little bit more here. Those hards, they will start to come in within the next few laps. He has been on them since... he's been on for 6 laps. So, as we have yellows in sector 1, and that is just for one of the Alpines getting out of the way. So Coco has picked up a time penalty. So, 13 laps in, the leader of Fanatical, followed by Goats for Life, who is very, very quickly closing that gap. Mukping in 3rd, who you would think would be into the pits within the next 3 to 4 laps. At maximum, if it was me, I'd be in this lap. Just get that grip and try and put some time on Fanatical. He goes again. In 4th, we have Elon, who has already pitted on those hards and is slowly starting to bring that gap into the leader. Coming down 28 seconds. Excuse me. with Greeny behind him in 5th on those medium tyres. He is also pitted. Fanatical yet again has stayed out. He doesn't seem to be feeling too bad, obviously. Let's ride on with him for a lap. Let's see how well he takes it. Up through turn 2. Front end doesn't seem to be turning in very well, but that just might be a little bit of lag. Down into turn what I think is 4. Missing that apex just a touch into the hairpin. Seems to do that quite well. No real wheel spin out of the hairpin. Oh, big slap of oversteer through there, and he's gone a little bit deep into, I don't know what turn that is, through the tunnel here. You would think he'll be boxing and stuff. This car does look all over the shop. Braking about the 100-meter board down the chicane, missing that inside wall but getting as close to it as you possibly can. It's your boy here is in front of him, Ghosted. He's going to be lapped. He's 7th after 14 laps. Excuse me. Surely Fanatical comes in this lap. Surely, let's watch. Yes, he's pitting. He's in this lap. Goes for life. Goes again. He's on those mediums. He gained a lot of time. As elonged. Marco has to be in this lap. Elong's got to go here. We have yellow in sector 3. It's just BJ going, getting out of the way. Can't exactly name a nicer guy on track to race than Fanatical will have a gap on Elong, but he has those colder tyres. Elong's not that far behind him. It will be about a second or two, as Elong just picked up a penalty for multiple warning. Mukping, excuse me. Mukping's in as well, and he's jumped for both of them. Mukping has jumped both Fanatical. Has jumped Fanatical. Fanatical's going to be all over his bum now, though. Seems to have some pace around this track. McLaren driver. As he's hit the wall there, but I don't think we'll be doing too much damage. Elong's not far behind. Fanatical 7/10 behind Mukping on lap 15 of 39. Looking for his braking marker there. Wouldn't go for a move in there. That'd just be dull. No two ways about that. As Goff, I should say, picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's obviously the chicane. Excuse me. So the closest battle on track right now is between Fanatical and Mukping, with Mukping the leading Red Bull in front. As he's cut that corner, that'd be a warning. Up the straight here. Oh, as Jack Rapid Vaughan has joined the chat. Hashtag get rapid. He is not wrong. How are you going, bro? I will not say that on track because he was my ex-boss. But that has not been released yet, so I can't say anything about that. A little bit of a teaser for another league. So none of them are watching. Oh, as Fanatical has run into the back of Mukping there. As Elong and Green is swapping places like no. Elong just managed to stay in front. No. As Pinju has said, the dirty driver himself. The dirty driver himself has just said he would punt the driver out of the way, take the 10-second penalty and get the run. Yellow's in sector 2 and 3, that's just for the Alpine getting out of the way. As Elong has been overtaken by Greeny, who is on those fresher mediums. Anyway, Goats for Life seems to have already put a pit stop on the two. Excuse me. On the Red Bull and the McLaren. But remembering he is a Div 2 driver, will have to retire at the end of this race. So in the lead right now, the Div 3 is Mukping, followed by Fanatical 3/10 behind. This is going to be a cracker of a race at the end. Yellow's in sector 3 once again. Is that 8 like in the Williams? Oh, we have an Aston Martin around. Crack Blue in is around, has lost his front wing. Bit of an old place to lose it, but I've seen them lost the car everywhere, so I know all about that. Surely he's got a box. As he's gone again. That doesn't make sense. Cracked blue in is gone again with no wing. He's surely going to be in the wall. That's not stopping, that's in the wall, and he has survived. His monocoque is made out of steel, if he survived that. Moving back to the front of Div 3 race here. Fanatical losing 1.3 seconds a lap on his Delta. He's losing quite a lot of time behind Mukmi. He's got the 1 lap pressure tyres. What's going on with the quality? Could not tell you. Let me try and fix that. So I'm just happy it's up and running. We've had technical difficulties all night. I'm just happy it's up and running. So we'll just keep it like that. Apologies for the quality. We'll get it fixed for next week. Anyway, in the chat we have a few spammers. If they can go away, that'd be greatly appreciated. Fanatical here, now 1.6. As I have the timing glitch. I have the timing glitch. Fantastic. As I have a message. Sorry, 1 second, just have to do something. And we are back. Is losing time around Lipton. Lipton seems to put a gap on him. 8/10 now. He won't be able to go for a move in here. He's too far back. Cracked door takes another 3-second penalty as he's boxed. Got a new wing on the car. Now it's Carlton as we have a... What is that around? We have an Aston Martin. We have It's Your Boy here. Aston Martins are spinning everywhere. May as well call them spinning pole dancers, the Aston Martin. In green. As Kirko has unfortunately done the Yuki Tsunoda and picked up the 5-second time penalty. Oh, when he could be run again. Back end stepping out. Yes, as Pinju has just reminded me, Goats is... well, thank you very much, Griffin. I have been told to say that. I have a guy next to me in the comms box who obviously does not want to commentate because he doesn't like it. He's no good. Man hasn't scored a point all season. He's a Div 1 driver. He's getting carried by the one and only Season 4 champion Rapid Rubric. Because he can't say anything, I have every right to do that because he can't do anything. As Goats for Life still has no helmet around Monaco, you would think that's pretty dangerous. But Daredevils, the F1 drivers are. Goats for Life keeping a constant pace here. 6 tenths behind his quickest lap. As Dutchy has joined the chat, how are you going, mate? Please back me up and say Pinju is trash. Look, he couldn't have put it better words myself. Anyway, Goats for Life still putting time on Mukming. If he hits the box, he will come out in front of Mukming. But seeing it. As Pinju has stated that he thinks it will be close. Just thinking that it is a 60-kilometer pit lane around here, so it's a bit slower. Yes, I would say Gahoot's a bit dookie, as he's put in the chat. Gahoot is dookie. Nah, but Ghost is they really put it in the wall. It's a close call. Anyway, 24 seconds. Yes. Dutchy from Pinju, that is the master strategy plan and his big brain. Fanatical's picked up a 3-second time penalty. That could be huge. Although he has lost time, he's 1.4 seconds behind Mukping here. Great driver from Mukping. This is Rapid Racing League Div 3 Wednesday night, Monaco Mayhem. I am your host, Rapid Willie 5355. Next to me in the comm box is Pinju, who can't include his audio because this game and the Xbox is dumb. So glad to see you have joined the party here in Monaco. We'll go to Kimmy's yacht at the end of this, have a few drinks, if you will. First Life picked up a 3-second time penalty from I have been told by a person, I've been told by a little birdie that Dutchy, apparently you're bad at backing. And you're not gonna do anything on Monday night. As that birdie is just flown away. Interesting. His coach runs a little bit deep into turn 4, nearly puts in the wall, keeps it out though. It's crucial. If he loses the wing, he won't get round the time, and Mukping will put the time on him and get out in front of that pit stop. Moving down the field here, the closest battle is still between Fanatical and Mukping, but there is a considerable gap now, 2.1 seconds. I wonder if you watch. I will be watching Dutchy. Pinju has said that he is going to watch Dutchy crash. But, Dutchy, don't worry, I'll be watching. I'll be sitting on the stream listening to our Div 2 commentators, Kahoot God and Rapid Noodles. Monday night, 8:30 PM for bombs around Baku. Dive bombs around Baku. Pajara, make sure that is the new words for the week. Dive bombs around Baku. Ooh, Fanatical thinking it's a bit of a drift car now. Bit of a stock car, drifting all through the third sector. Quick blew in, has called it quits. But yeah, Pinju was right, is he is in my still. He's just losing time from Mukping. I think he needs to. Dutchy, apparently that's what happens when you use hacks. Yeah, no comment. It's just you use hacks and you get the time. Anyway, moving back to the Mayhem in Monaco, 2.6 seconds behind now is F1 Fanatical. He really needs to reset here, let his tyres cool, and then go again, launch another charge. He has got that 3-second time penalty, which will hinder. It will hinder his charge to the top here. Mukping looking solid in that Red Bull. It is the car that probably does favour this track the most with its downforce and its chassis. And in 6th position here, just to say how well the top two are driving, how quick they are, it's your boy is not 2 laps down, he's only 1 lap down. Okay, it says 1 lap on my screen. Anyway. The field is quite spread out here, as we have yellows for a reason in Sector 3. In Sector 1 with Mad out of the way. Very nicely. 8-No Kid has made a stop. He's on those 2 lap mediums. Elon, that strategy hasn't exactly paid off for Elon here. He tried to box early, go for the hards, but they're just a bit too slow compared to the new mediums, especially to the 2 up front here. Goats for life. Has been in the wall. He's got no front wing. He's not going to be able to pull out in front. He doesn't have end plates. Goats for life is going to have to pit this lap. He will go softs. Remember, he will have to. But this is going to get close. We'll follow him. Fanatical's cut that corner. Fanatical, if you're listening, you have to give that position back, mate. You've cut that corner, taken that position illegally. That's on stream, as I heard from last year. Bookpink's picked up a 3-second time penalty. Fanatical, you have to give that position back, mate. You cut that corner. Got the end of that on stream. Ghost for Life is going to come out behind the top two. That change of wing cost him here. He will come out approximately 2 seconds behind the top two. As Pinju, now race control, is going to have a look at what happened. Bookpink, if you are listening, clip that and we might be able to get it reviewed. Make sure any incidents are clipped and sent to the stewards on Twitch within the 24 hours after the race, otherwise they will not be reviewed. As Goats for Life is now all over them, as he goes down the AlphaTauri down the inside, the Red Bull, he's hit the wall and he's around. He's clipped that inside wall, it's a shame. He was on the charge. Let's see if he's taking any damage. It does not look like he's got all part of his wing. Just going to hinder his charge a bit more. Bookpink now 1.5 seconds behind Fanatical. But from what I saw, it looked to be quite an illegal overtake. Local Aussie has joined 26 laps into the race. Obviously, it's a bit of a shame you couldn't race tonight, mate. Sorry, but the... Yeah, did you see it? Did you see the overtake? Okay. Fanatical, you have to give that position back if you're listening. Otherwise, you're almost a certain penalty. There's an illegal overtake. Cut the chicane. On stream, we caught the very end of it. But you will be in a little bit of strife with those stewards, and you'll have to take a trip to race control after this race, and will more than likely receive a penalty. Side by side the AlphaTauri and Red Bull. He's going to get it done this time around, the AlphaTauri. Gets a turn in. Has he missed such a chicane though? If the game would get out of the way, that'd be great. The camera angle. Heading through. Yeah, Goats for Life will surely be on the back of Fanatical very shortly. There are flags, but not for that in sector 1. Will Fanatical be overtaken into turn 1 by Goats for Life on most soft? Will he get the traction if he does? The OFS round the outside he goes. We'll go down for the braking zone. Very, very nice. Will he get to stop it? Ooh, very nice. Very nice driving by Goats for Life. Div 2 driver. Expected from him. Anyway, back to this fight for P1 and P2 of Div 3 race. As Elon Kid is in the pits. Obviously had a bit of a mishap. Elon thinks he's got rid of those hards, put on much now. Probably would have been losing a lot of time with those hards. Now, Bookpink now, hence behind Fanatical. The last 11 laps are let me just see if Fanatical is in a party. Because if he is... Where? Apologies for this. Okay, he is not in. I think he does not give this place back. There will be a penalty. Overtaking on track illegally. And with that 3-second penalty on track, he will finish in front. Let's just quickly check the penalty with 10 laps to go. Both of them are... Oh, and his Fanaticals nearly put him in the wall there. We caught that on stream. As he's put him in the wall again. And he's just squeezing him in. This is... Come on. You're better than this. Leave the room. Let's hope the Red Bull does not have damage. Which to me, it doesn't look like it. Oh, and he's... Knockpins nearly sent himself flying downhill and into the water. Mixing with those sharks and that cruise ship in the background there. Fanatical, mate. Calm yourself down. You're going to have to give that position back if you're listening. The kid picks up another 3-second time penalty. Let's ride on board with Bookpink here. Let's see where he's gaining the time and or losing time to Fanatical. As it is raining, we have report it is raining around Monaco. 10 laps to go, this is going to make it interesting. It's never fun driving Monaco in the rain. Well, of course it is. You slide everywhere. It's good fun. Time to box will be when DRS gets deactivated. That will be the prime time to box. We don't know if it'll get that wet, but it will get very, very slippery now. Goats for life pulled an 8.7 second gap in 2 laps after passing. That's expected. Mukbang. Oh, he's had to back out of that there. Fanatical. They are 8/10 down through the first sector. I wonder if that's a sign that the track is getting wet. Through the hairpin. Hindering. Yeah, Mukbang being stuck behind Fanatical would be hindering himself time. Taking it easy through the tunnel now, lifting. Don't know how wet it is. Yellows in sector 3s for one of the Alpines, jumping out of the way again. It certainly is getting slippery now, sliding everywhere, braking now through the chicane. Into the swimming pool here. Let's see if one of them takes a gamble and goes onto those wet tyres earlier. No, continuing one more time. Once that race control deactivates DRS, it's time to go. Looking here. 2 and a bit tenths behind Fanatical. And he's in the wall there. He's scraped the wall. Doesn't have damage. Does not look like it. He's kept his car intact. He seems to be putting a lot of time on Fanatical through this left to right here. But Fanatical's always chopping him off. Although you can't exactly go too wide with it. Where can you go too wide through Monaco though? It's a thing. It's hard. Very, very... As Goff has retired. Where is he retired? Let's have a look. Retired. We'll ride on board with Mad Dog here. We'll see his retired car. I wonder if he just lit the rears up out of the hairpin. Which, yes, it looks like it. And he's in the wall. It's unfortunate. But now, if these guys finish as they are, everyone will get points. Helping in the points once again for that. Mukbang still all over the back of that, but it seems to be raining a lot harder now, sliding everywhere. Rain's visibly falling over the halo. With 7 laps to go in this race. Still none of them coming in, going again on their medium tyres. This is the closest gap. Fanatical really trying to break the toe here. Doesn't really work around Monaco. Not much room either, just to get the toe. You've only got a very short straight. Oh, and Fanatical's nearly put it in the wall. No, that wouldn't have been a good place to chuck it up the inside there. Excuse me. Goats for life now is a 15-second gap, remembering he does have to retire at the end of the race. As Goff has joined the chat, no, as he says. Yeah, it's a shame, mate. You would have been at the points there. My mate Kirko still might be able to bring some points home for the Alpine as he's in the wall. Just caught that there. He's just lit up the rears out of the last corner. In the wall. This is getting very close. Between Mukbang, Fanatical. He's just... It looks to me that the Red Bull has pace, he just can't find a way through. That's all. That's Monaco, it's all about track position. Will one of them take a gamble on this lap? Not yet. Down the main straight we go. So we'll get a 5-second penalty crossing on the white line on exit. As he's spun on exit, that's a shame. But no damage taken. Well, I don't think so anyway. We have the oh, and there's a big crash. They're in the wall. They are in the wall. Downstream. The Red Bull and the McLaren coming together. It was always going to happen. The McLaren coming off worse, he's obviously taken damage with that. As is he just going to call it? Don't put it in the wall for Monaco. You can still take a lot of points here. Just bring it home, bring it to the pits, put on a fresh set of tyres. We have Goats for life. What happened to Goats? Oh, he Goats for life as Kirko's retired. The Alpines are out of this race. Ain't No Kid is... Just bring the car back to the pits, Fanatical. Goats for life on those intermediates. Seems to be struggling quite a bit. Might not be winning off yet. Pinju, are you able to see if you can remind the two Div 2 boys to retire? Yep. Greeny's not his Div 1, isn't he? That's sorry, he's Div 3. It's just Goats, the only Div 2 driver. Rapid Hendo says you can't just keep closing the door like that. I agree. Honestly, I think there were many chances that Fnatic would cut off. It was quite dangerous. Very late moves under the brakes. Put the intermediates on. Bookping is on those mediums still. As can we see penalty from Baxter for the last 5 laps. Quick have a look at the penalties. 3 seconds for Mukping and Elong. 6 seconds for Goats, Fanatical, Garini. It's your boy. 15 seconds for Kid. If he stays like this, Elong has got the overtake. Just about putting up there though. On those minutes, it's gonna be. Goats has binned it. Oh no. It's like he purposely did that. I mean, it's a shame. Elong has got past Fanatical. Fanatical has been passed by Elong. Oh, and he's taken him out. Oh my god, he's taken him out. He's up the wheel. He cannot get that position. Hopefully, didn't give Elong damage. Fanatical, take it easy. We know you're annoyed. But as he just lost the front wing there, he might have lost an end plate. Okay, the game will not come out of that. Yes, Fanatical's lost his whole wing now. We won't be able to get it stopped. He will take a penalty for that as well. 10-second time limit for corner cutting. His race is better than done. Fanatical has retired from this session. 34 out of 35 laps in. He has retired from this session. He's had enough. Look, it's not ideal. It's racing though, it's Monaco. It's tight. Accidents happen. Anyway, we have 6 runners in this race. Elong on those mediums. Mukping has come in and boxed for those intermediates. As Dutchy in the chat says, should have given that spot back, otherwise it wouldn't have happened. We were telling him, obviously it wasn't on stream. Anyway, continuing on, Mukping on those intermediates. Elong still on those mediums. Wonderful to get just a bit too wet. He has Greeny behind him on those intermediates. If Elong pits, he will still... Oh, okay, it's getting too wet. He is sliding all over the place. Like a pig on ice. It will not be flat anymore. Track will be wet. A little bit of a lift, but very nice. It's up to Greeny 6 seconds behind on those intermediate tyres. It's your boy a 2 minute 36 second gap for the next car. With another lap down to Mad Dog and Ain't No Kid 1 minute behind him. Mad Dog. It is a solid gap here at Monaco, midday traffic here. Ain't No Kid still has his overtake button on. Constantly draining that battery of this. As we have someone into the pits, it is Mad Dog putting on those set of green walled intermediate tyres. Chucking out, I want to say 35 litres of water per second. Look, I'm not no tyre connoisseur, but that is what I've heard from Pirelli. Elong still continuing on those mediums. Will want to stay out as long as he can here. He doesn't want to give up that track position. 18 seconds in front of Mukping. Mukping looks to have this win in the bag. He doesn't put it in the wall. He will come across the line in first place. Fanatical still in 4th place due to all the laps down. But has just been passed by its boy with Mad Dog another lap down. Everyone but Elong now on these intermediate tyres. The green wall on the stage of wet tyres here. We are coming to the final 3 laps of this race with Mukping through the swimming pool chicane up around La Rascasse. Pinju, I will ask you now, even though you can't be heard, who is your driver of the day? I mirror that. Pinju has stated that It's Your Boy is Penguin's driver of the day. Had a typical qualifying, couldn't get a clean lap in, but due to quite a few retirements, to be honest, and incidents of the alike, he has come up, will be finishing, has just been lapped by Mukbing, will come home in fourth. It's a good drive from him. My driver of the day, I think it has to be Mukbing. Elong has now gained the big ball status to keep him on those mediums around Monaco. The track is obviously wet now. In this last sector, he's going to be understeering like a Volvo truck. We have yellows in sector 3. What is that for? Race control DRS disabled. Okay, that is time to come into the intermediate. These wet medium tyres will be done. But my driver of the day here would have to be looking, constantly putting that pressure on Fanatical. When he got up there, forced that mistake from him, got past him, and then a questionable overtake from him, from Fanatical to get back past, but kept the pressure on. That was an accident, but I think that was a bit of a racing incident. He has to be my driver of the day, as Dutchie has put his support behind It's Your Boy and said, come on, It's Your Boy, get that P4. He's actually struggling through this middle sector here. Can't get the power down, always is in the rear end. Better drifting Yano style when he gets aboard his mighty career mode races. Elong now has the extra big ball status on those mediums, has to be crawling around Monaco here to keep on track. As we come across, as we will follow Mukbing across the line for the final lap of this race. The mayhem in Monaco for Rapid Racing League is approximately 1 minute 30 from being done for Season 5. Greeny picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, putting ever closer that gap on Elon, who's going to be slow now on those mediums. But based on that track position, he's hit the wall there. Don't think it'll be too detrimental there. Seems to have his front wing in place, but he's going to have to be so careful here with Greeny right on his back. Get the power down as quickly as you can. Greeny here. And we got the inside, around the outside he will. Elong's going to have to brake early, won't be able to get it stopped. And there's collision. Elong's have to give that place up. He couldn't keep the car stopped on those mediums. It's a shame. We will not see any penalties at the moment. Elong now into third position, Greeny up into second. It's been a good race from Greeny as well. Oh, and he might be more. He's just clobbered the wall in the exit of turn 4. Looking though, coming into the final sector of the final lap of the race. Been a solid drive. Deserves that win. If he can keep on track, he will come across that illustrious P1 position around Monaco. Take that belly flop into that chicane you're just driving past, into the swimming pool you're just driving past. 2 turns to go. Into the final corner. As looking on the back straight there, and comes across the line to win the Monaco Grand Prix. As Elong just picked up a 3-second penalty. Oh, can he keep on track? If he retires, it will be a shame. He just has to take it slow. There are lapped cars behind him. No need to go as It's Your Boy. Greeny coming through the penultimate corner. As he will come across in a P2 position. Elong here through La Rascasse. 9 seconds behind. Is there enough penalties to change that position? Get the car turned. Upshift early, get into 8th gear, get the power down, get across the line as quick as you can. As that's your podium positions for Rapid Racing League's mayhem in Monaco Grid 40. 2 more people come across the line, and that is it for It's Your Boy with Mad Dog in P5. That is it. We have Mukbing with that pole, with the Votes for Life with the driver of the day, even though he retired. My driver of the day is Mukbing. Penguin's driver of the day is It's Your Boy. Mukbing though, P1. So Carlos Sainz it looks like, P1. with the generic F1 2021 face in P2 and P3 in the Haas Romeo seats. As we will run through the final classifications of this Monaco Grand Prix. Once the game loads, this is a bad game. Mukming takes that pole position. Takes that P1 position with Greeny in second and Elong rounding out the podium. It's your boy in fourth, Mad Dog in fifth, and Ain't No Kid in that Williams bringing it home in sixth. Then we have all the DNFs. We have Fanatical, Goats, who is a Div 2 driver, Goff, Kirko, Cracked, RNG Salty, Stroke Race, Purex, McNeils, all did not finish this race. Look, if this doesn't work, I don't think we'll conduct any post-race interviews, but if I can just invite these guys to party. If these guys will join, if they can include their audio, we'll do some post-race interviews. If not, we will leave that for next week. Elong has joined the party. Hello, mate. Good job on P3. If you can include your audio, we'll do some post-race interviews. If not, we will leave that because we have had problems with technical stuff all night. Let me know if you can include your audio. If not, we'll call it quits for there. I'm not. Okay, I think the party might be toast because I can't hear anything. Anyway, I'm going to leave party. Oh, hello. There we go. Can you include your audio? Okay, we will. Okay, so the party is cooked. We will call it quits there. We will not do anything. Anyway, good race on. Good. Yeah, well done on P3. Big balls coming across those lines with those medium tyres in the wet. But no grip. Yeah, no grip at all. Yep. Exactly. You got to come across that line on the 39th lap to get those points, and you did that. And you'll take those 15 points. I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for watching. That was the Rapid Racing League. Thank you. Mayhem in Monaco. Be sure to join the stream next Monday for the dive bombs around Baku, 8:30 p.m. for Div 2. Tuesday night will be Div 1, and we're back again next Wednesday for Div 3. Cheers. Thanks. On behalf of